Hi, welcome back to the kitchen. I'm John Tapper, Chef de Cuisine at Thoroughbreds Chop House and Seafood Grill here in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And today's topic in the kitchen is we're going to be making basil oil. Now, if you've made it at home or if you've made it in the restaurant, you'll realize it's hard to get it strained correctly. It's hard to get it clear. Normally it turns out cloudy, chunky, and just not very attractive. Today we're going to show you how to make a nice clear basil oil that you can garnish your plates with, season your food with, so stay tuned. So next we just want to assemble our ingredients. Here we have a ½ pound of fresh basil, the stems, we have a small Lexan container, we have a china cap chinois in a top strainer for the pulp. Next we have 2 quarts of oil, a small pot to cook it in, we have an instant read thermometer and a blender.
So the next thing we want to do is get the oil in a pot and bring the oil to 275 degrees. So when you do that, just get your thermometer in the pot, stir it around, and get a temperature of 275 degrees. So next, grab your fresh basil and basil stems and get them in your blender. The next step here is we're just going to add our hot 275 degree oil to our basil. And the reason we do 275 is we just want it to pop and blanch the basil and not cook it for too long. So we're just going to get it in this blender and get it popping and blanch it inside there. Let it cool slightly, and then we're going to blend it up and begin the straining process. So next we're going to go ahead and blend our oil for about 60 seconds. Now use extreme caution because it will burn you. Be very careful. So next I'll show you what we got. We got this nice lime green basil mixture, and that's what we're going to start to strain. So here we are, we have our tri-strainer situation, and we have a china cap with the coffee filter. Next we have the fine chinois, and on top we have the strainer for the pulp. So we're going to be very careful. This oil's still pretty hot. So basically we're going to grab the blender, we're going to start to strain this oil, and we're going to go through the top strainer. And as you can see, that's why we're going to use a 3 straining process. Is the top strainer is going to remove a lot of that pulp, and it's going to make it tremendously easy when it comes to straining this basil oil. So go ahead and tap the side. As you can see, we're extracting most of the oil out of the top, and that makes it very easy. So now that we got that out of the way, this is our first round of basil oil. First round is done. Now we're going to go ahead and strain this mixture again. What's going to remove some of the cloudiness, and it's going to make a much better product. So go ahead, wash up your equipment. We're going to set it up again. We got our china cap with our coffee filter, our fine chinois, and again the strainer for the top to catch the big pieces of pulp. So once you have your straining system set up, just easily strain that oil through. And as you're going to see, we removed about 80% of the pulp the first time around, so it makes a much easier situation for the second round. And I'll show you what we got. This basil oil is finished. It's nice, dark, rich green, very clear in color. I put some on the plate to show you what we're working with. Thanks for watching Food Fox, Chef John Tapper II, and we'll share more videos. All right, thanks for watching.